SpaceX is going to have its initial public offering this week. Will it usher in a new wave of billionaires? The IPO. Dewey Steffen, celebrating 10 years as the CEO and Chief Investment Officer at Great Lakes Wealth, Detroit-based, is on our AT&T line right now with the Inside Skinny. Thank you for being here.
Well, good morning, Michael Patrick, and I'm happy to be here.
What do you make of the SpaceX IPO, and can the average person get in on it? What do you know?
Well, there's a lot there to unpack, but yes, this is going to be historic. This is set to be the largest IPO in history. It will make many millionaires, many billionaires, and potentially one trillionaire in Elon Musk.
He's one of the richest people in the world by, whatever metrics you look at and so forth. Why go public now, and how much will it cost your investors to get in if they can get a piece?
Well, a good question there also, Michael Patrick. So the IPO is set to be priced at $135 per share pre-IPO, meaning before it trades on what is supposed to be this Friday morning, and that equates to about $75 billion of what is available for the entire company, which the company will be valued as a whole around $1.77 trillion. And so our clients and those listening on those airwaves have several ways they can purchase it. There is, I think, 30% of the shares going to be floated around to some of the brokerage firms like Robinhood, E-Trade, Fidelity, and Charles Schwab. So if you have accounts there, you can check their websites or those companies as how you can get access. Here we have a whole different way that we would get our clients involved. And then once the stock starts trading on Friday morning, then it is open to the public at whatever price it is trading at.
Dewey Steffen is the CEO and Chief Investment Officer at Great Lakes Wealth. You can find him online. Isn't it true, or am I naive, that if you can get in on the asking price for the IPO, the opening price, by the end of the day you'll likely make a return on your investment already?
Well, that's not necessarily true, Michael Patrick. Several IPOs actually flopped the first day or in the coming weeks or months. You can look back at Meta, the original Facebook, as well as Uber and some other IPOs. So it's really a lot of talk going on. Is this the top of either A, the markets in general, or just for the stock, as it is a liquidity event to cash out the private investors? Sometimes, in short order anyway, the public investors are the ones holding the bag. But there is also talk that there is such a small supply here that it actually may trade up 10 or 20% even the first day and make the company worth over $2 trillion.
Is that why some finance types have been planning their lives around this IPO?
Oh, 100%. It's a little-known fact that SpaceX was founded on March 14th, 2002. So, Michael Patrick, I know you do fuzzy math, but this is 24 years in the making. So imagine if you were just a welder. Imagine if you were just a receptionist at this company back in 2002, 2006, 2012, and they paid you a lot in stock as an incentive to stay there. Well, these machinists and these everyday middle-class working Americans now have shares that will make them multi-millionaires at the first ring of that bell when the stock trades on Friday.
Well, every case is different. Every client you have is different, and that includes me. Will any of us be in on this? I don't think you can give advice necessarily on the radio, but, what's the truth? What happens to the rest of us?
Well, to those that are in, whether you're working at Great Lakes Wealth, which we appreciate our partnership with you, Michael Patrick, or those out there, again, you need to talk to your financial professional and find out the situation. It's not too late in the game, but again, the final price of $135 a share has basically been set. All of this has to be dotted with the I's and crossed with the T's on Thursday evening. But, again, the real payday, was back in the day when you were an early investor in the private side of things. And so, again, for all those listeners out there, remember, there are public markets, there are private markets, and that's with stocks and with bonds and all these other assets called alternatives. So please, again, when it comes to SpaceX on Friday, don't just jump in and start buying it whimsically on Friday because of the action on the TV, so to speak.
Dewey Steffen, 10 years, celebrating his anniversary of creating Great Lakes Wealth.